What if I told you the universe once lived in complete silence, a time with no stars, no galaxies, no light, just darkness, endless, cold, listening. Before there were stars, before galaxies spun their arms through the void, before even the first ray of light pierced the darkness, the universe was asleep. Scientists call it the cosmic dark ages, a time around 100 million years after the Big Bang, when hydrogen atoms drifted alone through the cold emptiness, waiting for gravity to sculpt the first lights. But what if this darkness wasn't truly silent? What if something was whispering, not in sound, but in radio waves, ancient, stretched across billions of years, still echoing today? Echoes not from stars, but from hydrogen itself, moved, pulled, stirred by something we still don't understand: dark matter. In that great silence, invisible hands may have already been at work, pulling invisible threads, shaping what would become the cosmic web, and in doing so, leaving behind a trace, a signal, not one we can see, but maybe, just maybe, one we can hear. To find the truth of the universe, we must stop looking and start listening. They say the universe is mostly empty, but that's not true. It's not empty. It's invisible. Roughly 85% of all matter in the universe is something we've never seen, never touched. It doesn't glow. It doesn't reflect light. It passes through planets, stars, even our own bodies, like a ghost drifting through a dream. Scientists call it dark matter. We know it's there, not because we can see it, but because we feel it. Galaxies spin faster than they should. Stars hold together in impossible ways. Something is pulling on everything, like a hidden gravity sculpting the entire cosmos. For decades, physicists have searched for it. They've built massive underground labs, fired particles at unimaginable speeds, scanned the sky for clues. Nothing. Dark matter doesn't play by our rules. It doesn't shine. It doesn't collide. It doesn't want to be found. And yet, it is everywhere. Imagine this. Everything we've ever seen, all the stars, planets, galaxies, and light, make up just 15% of the real universe. The rest, hidden. It's like trying to understand a story by only reading one page. And here's the terrifying part. If we don't understand dark matter, then we don't truly understand gravity. If we don't understand gravity, then we don't understand the universe at all. What if the most important part of reality is the part we cannot see? But a new idea is emerging. Instead of chasing dark matter in labs, what if we looked back in time, before stars, before galaxies, and listened to what dark matter might have left behind? A cosmic fingerprint, not of light, but of motion, of gravity, of hydrogen, stirred by an invisible hand, and in that movement, a signal, a whisper in the dark. We've spent centuries trying to understand the universe with our eyes, telescopes that peer deeper, satellites that scan light across the cosmos. But what if we've been blind, simply because we've been looking? A new idea is turning everything upside down. Don't look for dark matter. Listen for it. It all begins with hydrogen, the simplest, most abundant element in the universe. In the early universe, during the so-called cosmic dark ages, hydrogen atoms floated in isolation, untouched by stars or galaxies. But they weren't alone. Invisible clumps of dark matter were already forming, massive structures, gathering mass, pulling on everything around them. As dark matter pulled hydrogen toward it, the hydrogen responded. It moved, it heated, and in that dance, it sang. Not with sound, of course, but with a very specific radio signal. The 21-centimeter line, a faint whisper emitted when hydrogen's electron flips its spin. This signal, born over 13 billion years ago, would stretch and drift as the universe expanded. And if we could detect it today, it could reveal where dark matter was hiding. Think of it like sonar in the deep ocean. We can't see what's down there, but we can hear echoes bouncing back, telling us what's lurking in the dark. That's the hope of scientists now. By mapping this ancient 21-centimeter signal, they believe we can draw a portrait of dark matter itself, not through direct detection, but through its gravitational fingerprints on hydrogen. But there's a problem. Earth is too loud. Our atmosphere, our radio towers, even our phones, they drown out the quiet cosmic whispers. So where do you go? To hear the universe. The far side of the moon. A place without human-made noise, a shield from Earth's interference, a perfect ear pressed against the sky. NASA and other space agencies are already dreaming of it. Radio telescopes on the moon, listening to the faint echoes of the first age. If this works, we won't just learn where dark matter is. We'll glimpse how the universe first moved. What stirred before the stars, the first breath, the first ripple. In a silence older than time, the universe may have spoken once. Are we finally ready to hear it? What if reality isn't built from what we see, but from what we can't? Dark matter is invisible. It doesn't emit light. It doesn't reflect. Yet it binds galaxies together, shapes the universe, holds everything in place. It's like a ghost, and yet it's the architect of all things. How strange that the most powerful force in the cosmos may be the one that refuses to be seen. This isn't just physics. It's philosophy. In Plato's cave, shadows flicker on the wall. Prisoners believe the shadows are real because they've never seen the fire behind them. What if we are those prisoners? What if the universe we see is just shadows, reflections of a deeper hidden structure made of dark matter? Every time we look at a star, a nebula, a galaxy, we are looking at the decoration, not the foundation. Because if dark matter is real, then it is the skeleton of the cosmos, the invisible scaffolding. And we, with all our light, our eyes, our instruments, are only studying its glowing skin. But now, perhaps for the first time, we're listening deeper. Listening for what cannot be seen, not just hydrogen or radio waves, but the ancient movement behind them. In that movement, a pattern. In that pattern, a logic. In that logic, a truth. And that truth challenges everything. What if the universe is not made of matter and light, but of relationships? Of gravity dancing with time, of silence carrying meaning, of the unseen giving birth to the seen? Maybe dark matter isn't just a thing, maybe it's a reminder that the most powerful forces in life are often invisible. Love, thought, time, gravity, and now a signal stretched across eternity, waiting to be heard. The darkness does not hide the truth. Sometimes, it reveals it. A single whisper, faint, ancient, almost gone, yet from it, a new frontier emerges. Scientists are now building plans to send instruments to the moon's far side, not to take photos, not to look for light, but to listen. There, far from Earth's noisy breath, we may finally hear what the cosmos has been saying for 13 billion years. If it works, we'll not only detect hydrogen's ancient signal, we'll map the first movement of the universe, the earliest structure, the very breath of existence. And through that map, perhaps we'll see dark matter not as a mystery, but as a memory written in gravity, etched in silence, stretched across time. Maybe the universe didn't begin with a bang, but with a whisper. This idea isn't just about physics, it's about us. Our search for dark matter mirrors a deeper longing to know where we come from and what holds us together. We are made of stardust, yes, but maybe we're also made of silence, of questions, of things yet to be seen. The darkness of space is not emptiness, it is potential, and somewhere in that potential, a signal is waiting, not just to be heard, but to be understood.